Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. For those of you returning, welcome back. And for those of you that are new, hello, my name is Erica. We are currently in this, well, not current, I guess we are currently while we're doing this voiceover, but in this shot, we're at my husband's Doublewide. We live in two separate homes for those of you that asked last time, I guess, are we separated?
I guess technically, yeah.
Physically, we are. Our living abodes are separated.
Yeah, pretty much. That's about it.
And the gentleman talking is obviously my husband. I don't know if that's obvious, though, is it? Like, he could have been anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it's obvious, but I guess it's, yeah.
Okay, so this is for during the snowstorm last week. And if you're new here, this is just how it is. It's kind of all over the place and a little awkward. But I got snowed in at Jeremy's, which was fine. We kind of planned on it. What we didn't plan on was me having to call into work. And I ended up deciding I wanted to make it a productive day anyway. And I cleaned his Doublewide part of it. So Jeremy is, what would you say your strengths are in cleaning? And why did I clean your room, I guess?
Do I have strengths in clean?
I mean, you're really good at organizing.
I'm meticulous when I do clean.
But, like, you've done this since I've met you. Like, all those clothes are clean. And he does really well to keep the clothes clean. You just don't put them up.
I fold them usually. I just hate putting them up. I have a chair full of folded clothes right now.
Yeah. Now, you know what's funny, though, is when I was here and I did your laundry, you'd always put it right up.
Yeah, because you've washed and folded it for me. I would have been a real jerk if I wouldn't have put them up as soon as you were done.
So I guess you just need somebody to hold a firecracker under your butt.
A firecracker?
That's really dramatic. So yeah, in this case, I'm going to hold a firecracker under your butt.
I guess so.
Oh, speaking about firecrackers under butts, we're going to address the 21 second mark on my last video. I don't know if that was a ghost frog. I really think it was my floor creaking. I don't think that was me, but it could have been me.
You were talking about your flaxseed.
I know, but I don't think I am not ladylike at all, y'all. And if I do something awkward, I'm going to call it out, which is what I'm doing right now. I just don't see me doing that on camera.
I don't think that's what it was either.
It sounds like it, though, doesn't it? It is. So I don't know. I really hope it's not, because even I'm a little embarrassed if that's it, because I just literally put that out there for the whole world to hear. I really don't think that's what it is.
Well, now we're talking about it, so that just made it worse if it was.
But I'm not gonna like skim over it and act like it's not there, because you noticed it too. So. And if you guys didn't know and nobody had any idea, and now everybody's going back to the last video and checking it like marker 21 seconds. Yeah. And if that is what it is, I guess I'll apologize. I'm not going to apologize. I shouldn't. Anyway. But I really don't think that's what it is. Okay, so on to what we're doing here. Or what I'm doing here. I'm just sorting through. This is where I think you keep everything. You're worse with pocket stuff than I am.
I keep little stuff. Like, I have receipts from the gas station from 3 years ago.
Yeah, you are. But you know what, though? Like, you're awful with keeping receipts, and I'm terrible with throwing them away. Like, so I don't know. And you know what? I have purses that have junk like this in them. So maybe you just need a man purse.
Nah.
Or a European.
Shoulder satchel.
Yes.
I don't want one, thank you.
Okay. This is the reindeer poop that somebody threw at me while I was in the house. They're actually little, what do you call those? Firecrackers?
No, they're not firecrackers. They're like pop rocks. Not pop rocks.
What are they? There's
snap caps.
Snap cap. There's a different one for them, though.
That's what I always heard them called, was snap caps. When I was little, they're the little things and a little bit of paper, and you just throw them against something and they pop real loud.
Yeah, it scared the crap out of me. And then you don't do the disinfecting stuff. Like, you just...
I don't deep clean now. Very rarely.
You will. You do real well to mop, and then you bought that generic Roomba to take care of that stuff. Like, you know that it needs clean. Like, you don't ignore it. Well, I mean, you know that it needs cleaned.
When I do deep clean, it's very thorough. I just don't do it very often.
So, because I know somebody's not going to listen to this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I mean, that somebody will make a comment, that's what I meant. Jeremy comes over to my house and does a ton of the stuff that I don't do. And I think that you and I do pretty well to switch up chores. We do kind of end up doing the traditional roles. Like you will go, you enjoy doing the stuff like, I'm not going to say enjoy, but you would rather change the oil in my car, which I'm not going to do, than mop the house.
Well, yeah.
And he and I both do, I think we do a fair share of that stuff, like switching.
Yeah, I agree.
So he didn't expect me to clean his house. Honestly, I wanted to, and it worked out well. And I like to do these little things for him. Just like he came over. What did you do the other day to my house? You were doing a whole bunch of stuff. You came over and shoveled my snow and cleared off my car and then did some stuff under the house.
Fixed the back porch camera.
That's what it was. Fix my back, all that type of stuff that I can and I'm perfectly capable of doing. I just don't want to, just like Jeremy's perfectly capable of deep cleaning. So just to make that, but I know most people on here know how we work, so anyway, it just seems like there's always comment here or there. So Jeremy's giggling at my noise. I don't know what that sound effect was. I guess we're just gonna keep up the tradition. It was definitely not a ghost frog though. That's what my dad always called them. Ghost frogs. Yeah, he'd be like, there's a ghost frog in here.
Barking spiders.
Barking spiders?
Yep. Barking spiders.
Okay. So Jeremy, what were you just saying about you do really... Oh, Jeremy keeps his kitchen really clean. He does well to disinfect in there too.
Yeah.
So we were talking about chicken and salmonella and... Ew. Yeah, this tart burner. I just switched from side to side. Salmonella. We were talking... Like, I am particular about chicken and salmonella, that's why I'm like, I get ridiculous when I cook with chicken. Do the bleach, do the cleaning, like it's excessive. And now while I do that with the meat and stuff, I'm not as excessive with it. And I remember there being a huge deal back in the 2000s maybe, or was it even before the
90s.
Like, why was it just chicken that was the big focus with salmonella? Because all these foods have all these horrible things of...
Well, yeah, like now it was just a couple weeks ago a bunch of lettuce got recalled for salmonella or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just a ton of stuff. Like all your food, I don't mean to sound all like preachy or stuff, but it all should really be washed and sanitized and taken care of. I guess just how you do it is the big debate because you use all these chemicals in your food and doing all that other stuff. Okay, so the tart burner is another area. This thing has been on for at least over a year. I don't think you've changed the tarts, but maybe like once or twice.
I've changed them a couple times.
Okay, so how do you clean a tart burner? This one is one of those Scentsy tart burners. I do love Scentsy. I haven't bought anything from them in over a year and a half, 2 years, because they're just too expensive. Their tarts smell pretty nice. I don't think they're any better though than Walmart's. But their burners, I do love their tart burners. They've got the Hogwarts castle. Anyway, so this one is filthy on the top, just the case. How do you clean it? Like, you can't actually take their light bulbs out, like the whole compartment. So it's not like I can soak it in boiling water or something like that. I did use a dryer sheet to get it off, but I need some help on how to clean this. But onto that, I was not saying that salmonella was, or any of the, what do you call those? Why all of a sudden can I not think of those I guess foodborne illnesses?
Yeah.
They're all awful, is really what I'm saying. I guess I don't know why is salmonella them. I should probably look at the statistics on that.
Salmonella is definitely the one you hear the most about.
They're all terrible, is what I'm saying. Is my whole point. But I just remember it only being like salmonella was the big one you heard about. But that stuff is no joke. And it makes me like so nervous. I wonder if that's half the reason I don't like chicken is because it makes me nervous to cook with it. And I'm always worried it's undercooked. Like, I don't think I can cook my chicken long enough.
I overcook chicken too.
Yeah. Well,
chicken and pork chops.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Steak, I don't. Burgers, I don't. Well, basically beef, I don't overcook, but any kind of white meat, I overcook.
Yeah.
Even when I try not to, I just can't help it. And I think it's from growing up in the 90s and hearing about salmonella constantly.
Well, and I was telling you the other day, I remember watching some documentary on ice cream, and I noticed I don't like ice cream that much either, and I wonder if I've got it in the back of my brain that I'm gonna get sick from it. But I don't even remember where or why I watched it, because I don't normally like that stuff. But 5 or 6 separate people got sick, and then it turned out it was from ice cream from like a Schwann's truck or something. You don't see Schwann's anymore. Is that what it's called?
Schwann's, yeah, they're still around.
What are they? Is their food good?
Mm-hmm. Their meatballs are real good.
Do they have a duck on their front?
They have a swan.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're not using our H's. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's too funny that I can't take this off of here. Well, you guys get to hear that. I thought it was Schwann.
It is Schwann's, but
it's a swan. So where's the schwa come from?
I'm sure it was the guy's name or something.
And then it somehow turned into there's a swan on the truck?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to Google this. Okay, well, y'all, who still, does anybody get stuff from Schwann's? Or did you ever? Oh. So are you seeing me pointing at the box of Q-tips? I apparently told a fib on Jeremy. I said that he would not use the decorative container that I used to fill up his Q-tips with, and he informed me he loved it. He just didn't know where it went, so we'll have to fill that up at some point. Okay, so on to this. We are in the kitchen, and we are decluttering this. This is not Jeremy. This is not the kids. This is not me. This is a combination of a whole bunch of stuff. I don't remember the last time we decluttered in here, so this is at least 2 years of stuff, plus the tornado, plus just a bunch of crap, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been needing to do this for a while. I got really frustrated doing this, and I kept getting hot flashes. And I think, which Jeremy and I don't argue with each other, which is a lot of our problem. I snapped at you, and you kind of, I don't want to say put me in my place, but you told me not to be. Yeah, I don't know. It was good. It was necessary, because then I had to stop and think about it. I got really upset doing this for a lot of reasons. Oh, should I clarify what you said?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I was just saying I got really hateful. I got super hateful, and you basically told me that I needed to redirect my hatefulness somewhere else.
I just reminded you that I wasn't the one you were angry with. Or something like that.
Oh, I was angry at you because you're standing here. No, I wasn't angry.
I was doing stuff.
The funny thing was that if you were there, you would have even noticed that either one of us was snapping, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad. Apparently, I don't think it's that great, because here we are now. But anyway, I really struggle with this because it upset me. When I go to declutter stuff, I forget all the progress that I've made and how far I've come. And everything that I get rid of, I feel guilt. I feel guilt for the time wasted on it. I feel guilt for the space that it took up, for the money that was spent. And, and then I feel awful that I can't let it, that I'm still struggling to let it go. And I know how ridiculous it is. But Jeremy will I'll put stuff in a bag to donate, and he has to take it away from me. Not like pull it out of my hands, but I'll be like, look, you got to go take it where I can't see it. Because if I go through it a second time, I'll keep it. Now, some of this stuff I decided to keep, and that's okay. I don't know if I actually do a little talking in this video or not. I don't think I do I?
I don't know.
The punch bowl, we can probably eventually get rid of. There was a cupcake holder in there I decided to keep that I probably should get rid of because I've only used it twice. But we don't have to empty everything. So this one was particularly gross. Now that stuff down there was, I think, like burnt food from the crock pot and from, what else?
I don't know. There's still insulation and everything. It seems like you can't sweep and vacuum and dust enough. Like there's still insulation floating around from when the roof got caved in.
Now this, I wasn't going to show that part, but Jeremy said he was fine with all of it being in there. So, it is what it is. It really wasn't that much cleaner though when I lived here and I was a homemaker. So, yeah. Now, I'm good with cleaning the surfaces, and I'm not good with out of sight, out of mind. I'm bad with closets and junk drawers and stuff like this. There are 2 coffee pots in here. Jeremy bought one when I moved out, and then bought another one after the tornado hit the house. If you're new here, we separated about a year ago. I moved into a single wide trailer. Jeremy stayed here in the double wide. Then a tornado came through, struck a tree. A tree fell on the house. So Jeremy came to live with me in my single wide. And then when this was fixed, he came back here. So that's the background on that if you weren't up to date. So what else did we go through here? Gosh, there's a lot of crap. I did get rid of a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got rid of this. I broke it when I first got it. Allison got it for me as a Christmas or birthday gift or something. Okay, so this is our snow haul. Is that what you call it? Jeremy spent, $84.05, but he saved $18.84. What's the bacon for? He's out of bacon. This was on sale, so we got the kiddos some of this. These are, the keto Hawaii buns. Huh. Jeremy loves these. These are his favorite cookies. Joe was wanting hot cocoa. That's what the milk is for. And he got these for me because I really wanted to try them. I freaking love Lindor's. Ooh, and you got the assorted too. Let's see. Two packs of cream cheese, Cheez-Its, and the sodas. Soda is so expensive. They were what, 2 for? Buy 2, get 1 free. So they're what, $10 a piece though?
Yeah, next time I'm gonna do the Kroger brand. Kroger brand's like 4 for $12.
Yeah.
Or 4 for 13, so I'm gonna do that.
Now y'all know we're not big soda drinkers though. Jeremy and the kids drink a little bit more than I do, but Jeremy and I usually most of the time don't. Oh, and then he got us 2 giant big Red Bulls. Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was $84 at Kroger. All right, so I folded all these clothes while Joe did his, what do they call those? His little school packet where he was out of school for an entire week.
Non-traditional school days.
That's right. I ended up missing 2 days of work. Not right and not consecutive, but we had another snowstorm come through and the hill was just too ridiculous. So yeah, but now I am working 11 days in a row to make up for that. I offered, they didn't make me. My job's really lenient with that type of stuff. They understood. I think we had like half our store called in. And Jeremy could have got me to work possibly, but it would have taken forever and it wouldn't have been worth it by the time we got there. I don't know. That last time you weren't able to make it down the hill, were you?
No, I had to shovel it.
Yeah, he had to, he made it out. It just took forever, so. But anyway, so you guys know when you start to see the clothes folding that it is towards the end of the video. Jeremy, do you have any final words for everyone?
Nah.
Nothing?
No.
No words of wisdom?
We're
both pooped.
Not my forte.
We've been up since 3 a.m. So, yes, I had to work at 6.
I get to get up at 3 a.m. again.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yep.
I got it. Yeah. All right. So, I hope you guys are having a blessed one. Oh, I forgot my own exit
See you
outro.
in the next one?
Well, we will see. Well, I won't see anybody in the next one because I see them in the comments though.
Oh.
So next week's video, we'll be back at the single wide trailer. I will have a video for Saturday. Jeremy and I got into some shenanigans. And by shenanigans, I mean, we went to Sam's Club and went out to eat. Well, yeah, we went to Burger King by going out to eat. So, and then I'm sure I'll have some more clippets from this week of some things that I did. Joe and I had quite a busy week. But anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming back. And you guys really, all your sweet comments and just, it's really, really exciting to get, I don't know, it means a lot to have you all being excited for me to go through all this stuff, to do the stuff with the trailers and the cleaning and just all of it. So, I really appreciate it. All right, you guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Shut up, Jeremy. I didn't mean that in a hateful way. He's over here giggling at me. You gonna add anything then?
See you.